Hello viewers, welcome to ProgrammingGeek. I am here with a new tutorial that is Complete CRUD Operation in ASP.NET C# with SQL Server. Complete CRUD operation in ASP.NET C# with SQL. Follow this step. First one is create new project, second one is design the web page, and third one is create database and table. Fourth one is connect SQL Server with Visual Studio. It can be 10 or 15 or somewhat. Fifth one is write code to perform CRUD operation in ASP.NET C# with SQL. Okay, so start Visual Studio. Yes, it's starting. Click on file menu, click on new website. Yes, select Visual C# in the left pane and select ASP.NET web form site. Select the location where you want to save this web form site. Okay, this is the location, project C# con folder, and put backslash and then for the project name. My project name is CRUD tutorial. Click on OK. Yes, my project is created. This is default text in ASP.NET. So now I'll remove the default text and I'll design this page to perform complete CRUD operation in C# with ASP.NET. Okay, first of all div, and in this div I'm just adding div style font size. Font size is large because this div will use as title of the page. Okay, that is student info manage form. Now make it align it center, align equal to center. Okay, now add a break, then here I will add a table row 6 rows and column 3 columns. Okay, now I'll add label and text box, combo box, and button control to perform CRUD operation. Okay, so student ID, student name, address, age, and contact. Okay, now go to the toolbox, and in the toolbox add a TextBox control. Just drag and drop it in the page, default aspect page, and change the font size medium. Yes, resize this text box and just copy this text box for a student name, and address is add DropdownList to add address, and age is TextBox 3 and contact is TextBox 4. Finally, for tab control to add one more row in the table, and button text is insert. For color white, font size font bold true, and font size is medium. Okay, now back color, change the back. Oh, this is border color. Back color, select back color. Yes, back color is purple. Now this is looking nice. Now go to the button click event, add a grid view. This grid view will be used to display the inserted records in the SQL Server database table in ASP.NET. Okay, this is the grid view. I just added. Now, so that this is the button click event, I will write code to insert records in the SQL Server database table. So let's go to the SQL Server. This is SQL Server 2014. SA password, SQL authentication password, database, new data, create new database. My database name is ProgrammingDB. Okay, click on OK. Yes, the database is created. You can see the programming DB is created and there is no table yet. Now I'm going to create a table. Column name is student ID, data type is integer, and the student name data type is nvarchar 50, and then address, age and contact. Okay, so insert more column, address nvarchar, age is float, and contact is nvarchar. Float means it will allow decimal. Set primary key in the student ID. Okay, name the table name is student info underscore tab. Click on OK. Yes, my table is created. Refresh this table folder in the server explorer. Yes, the table is created. Now go to the server explorer in your Visual Studio and right click, add connection to connect to the server name, authentication, username SA, and password SQL Server authentication password. Database name is ProgrammingDB. Click on OK. Yes, it's added. Now this is the student info underscore tab. You can see in the server explorer. So to connect to the SQL Server, first of all, add SQL connection. SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. My SQL connection is to use SQL connection you should add namespace in system.data.sql client. Okay, my SQL connection is right click property. Yes, this is the connection string. Just double click to select, copy and paste it in the double quotation. Okay, you can see ID is SA and okay. Now SQL command com equal to new SQL command. My SQL command is to insert records in the SQL Server database table. So insert into student info underscore tab. This is the table name in the SQL Server. Values are student ID, name, address as value. I'll get from the control what I added in the default.aspx page, like TextBox 1, 2 and combo drop down list. Okay, so I just put the syntax only. Now student ID next 0, first column is student ID from TextBox 1. So and the student name TextBox 2, address, drop down list, add the drop down list item. I just put 3 item, USA, Canada and UK. Okay, the drop down list item is added. Age is TextBox 3 and contact is TextBox 4. So just put the control name. A student ID for student ID is integer type, so it should be converted to integer. So integer dot first TextBox 1 dot text, and then student name is nvarchar, so just for TextBox 2 dot text. Yes, and then address is drop down list 1 dot selected value. This is also nvarchar, so just drop down list 1 dot selected value. And age is float type, so you should convert it to double dot first text TextBox 3 dot text. And finally contact is TextBox 4 dot text. Okay, it's done. Now initialize the connection string, comma and con. Okay, now just first of all let's check the records and the field. Yes, see that age is float type, so I have converted to double. Yes, you can see double dot first TextBox 3 dot text. Okay, now com, MySQL command com dot execute non-query. Finally, it will display the message after completing the execution operation successfully. The message will be successfully inserted. To display the message in as pop-up, just to write this code: script manager dot register starter script this dot get type script, and then alert message will be successfully inserted. It will display only the message is successfully inserted, and then comma true. Okay, it's done. Now the default view in browser, right click and view in browser in the default.aspx page. Okay, student ID 101, student name John, USA, age 25, contact. It's displaying an execution requires an open and available connection. The connection current state is closed. So I have to open the connection. Just put con.open, and after completing the execution operation, just put con.close. Okay. Now reload this page and photo record once again. Insert. Login failed for SA. Let's check the connection string. User ID is SA, it's okay, but password is look like a star, so you should put your original password. Reload this page again. Incorrect syntax near the keyword into. Let's check the command, SQL command, insert, put T, and check the whole command from beginning to end. Oh yes, there is a comma, extra comma, just remove this comma. Yes. Now reload this page again and insert the record once again. Insert. Yes, successfully inserted, but this result is not displaying in the grid view instantly. So to display the result in the grid view instantly, I should add a method. But the records is inserted successfully in the SQL Server database, but not displaying in the grid view. So to display the records in the grid view, I'm gonna add a method. So void, method name is load record. Okay, method name is load record. Now place the connection string out of event so that it can be used in any event in this page. So this is out of event connection. SQL connection is in out of event. So now just put command, no need to write SQL connection again in this method. So my command is to select all the records in the grid view. SQL command com equal to new SQL command select star from student info underscore tab, the table name, initialize the connection string con. Yes, this is the con connection string I can use. So now SQL data adapter d equal to new SQL data adapter com, then a data table dt equal to new data table. To add data table, you should add namespace using system.data. Okay. Now d.fill dd, d is the SQL data adapter and dt is for data table. Finally, grid view under data choose equal to dt, and then grid view under data bind. Okay. Now I'll call this method in the click event, all button click event, and as well as page load event. Okay. To add method in the page load event, you should add not is post back. If not is post back, then load records. Yes, the records displaying in the grid view perfectly. Now I'm gonna insert one more record and the result will be displayed in the grid view instantly. Yes, it's successfully inserted and displaying the grid view instantly. Okay. Now add one more button. Just copy this button and paste. Yes, this button control I'll use to update records based on student ID. Text is update, and go to the events property event, remove this previous event and double click on click. Yes, the event is created. Now just copy the insert button code. Yes, now this is insert command. Now I'm gonna put update command. Just put update student info tab and then set student name. Student name is second column, student name equal to, for the syntax, single quotation, double quotation, and then plus sign. Okay, name from textbox2.text, and then address. Just copy and paste. Yes, this is for address. Address equal to DropdownList 1 dot selected value. Okay, then age is float type. Age data type is float, so you should convert it to double dot first textbox3 dot text. Okay, now contact equal to textbox4 dot text. Contact get from textbox4 dot text. Where you should add where student id equal to, it's integer type, so integer dot first textbox1 dot text. I mean, if you put id 101, it will update 101's name, address, age and contact. Okay, initialize the connection string con. Okay, now it's done. Com dot execute non-query. Okay, con dot close. Okay, now finally message, change the message is successfully updated. After executing the operation, it will display message successfully updated. Okay, save and go to the browser, reload this page. Yes, the button is displaying. Now I'm gonna update 101 records. Now name is John, so I will update it to John Simon, and address is USA. I just put Canada, age 25 to 30, and contact 2. Successfully updated. You can see that the student name, address, age and contact is updated successfully. Okay, now replace this table. Yes, you can see John Simon Canada, the records is updated successfully in the SQL Server database. Copy this button and paste to perform delete operation. The property, change the text is delete. Okay, and go to the event. This is button 2 click events. Now I'm gonna create a button 3 click event. Yes, this is the new button click event. Okay, just copy this code and paste in button 3 click event. Just change this code. This is this button control I'll use to perform delete operation. So statement is delete student info tab only where. Yes, where student id equal to textbox1 dot text. Initializing connection string con. Okay, execute non-query. Okay, con close, and message will be successfully deleted. Okay, it's done. And just calling the method load records. Save this application. Okay, now I'm gonna delete 101 record. Just click on delete. Yes, successfully deleted. You can see in the data in the grid view, the records is also removed from the grid view. Okay, now add the button control to perform charts operation. So change the text of this button is charts. Remove the event, it will be the new click event, and the text will be charts. Text is charts. Okay, now double click on the click. Yes. Okay, now you can only use a load record method, and if you use a load record method, it's displaying all the records. And now I'm gonna show how to add where clause and display the specific records from the SQL Server database to the grid view. So my statement is select star from student info tab where student id. Just copy from the previous button click event. Student id equal to integer dot first textbox1 dot text. Yes, it will display that records which says student id is based on the textbox1 dot text. Okay, save and reload this page. First of all, I'm inserting one more records. Yes, successfully inserted. Now one more records. Sarah, yes, successfully inserted. Now charts 103. Yes, it's displaying only 103. If you put 102, displaying 102 records only. Okay, now I'm gonna add one more button. This button control I will use to get data from SQL Server database to TextBox and comma box from SQL Server. Okay, remove the button click event. Yes. Now copy this SQL command and paste it in the button 5 click event. Yes. Select a star from student info underscore tab, student ID equal to text1.text. Okay. Now open the connection con.open and then SQL data reader after data reader. SQL data reader r equal to com.execute reader. Okay. Then while r.read, then you should put just index textbox2.text equal to r.getValue. Get value index name index is 1.toString. Let's check the index in the SQL Server database table. You can see student ID is index 0, student name index 1, is address index 2, age index 3, and contact is index 4. So I will put index based on the column. textbox2 index 1 and control name is textbox2. Now just copy and paste. Address is from drop down list, so put drop down list 1 dot selected value equal to address index is 2, get value 2 dot toString, and age is textbox 3 and index is 3 and contact is 4 and index is 4. Okay, now it's done. Save all and then reload this page. Okay, put 102. Just click on get. Yes, it's displaying all the records based on student ID. Just update and now if 101, yes, John USA 25, if 102, Christina Canada 23. Okay, it's working fine. Delete, successfully deleted. Delete is confidential. If you delete a record, you cannot get back this record. So I'm gonna add confirm message to execute delete operation. So go to the chores and just write some codes. This is on client click event. Just put on client click equal to return confirm, then first break, single quotation, are you sure to delete? It will display message, are you sure to delete? Okay, it's done. Just write this code in the on client click, then it will display the message before performing the executing the operation. Okay, now reload this page and now just put 102 and click on delete. This will get yes, delete. Are you sure to delete? Is displaying message, are you sure to delete? If you click cancel, it will display nothing, it will do nothing. But if you click OK, then it will delete successfully. Yes, it's working fine. Now I'm gonna just update Christina J. Updated successfully, and the name also updated. Are you sure to delete? Cancel, no. Yeah, okay. Yes, successfully deleted. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel.